field, but everybody else was kind of narrows. That's what this ESPN list reminds me of. QB vision. They said this list was made up by league executives, coaches, and scouts to help rank the top 10 players. They did 11 positions, but of course the quarterback one came out. And here we go. It's the 5th edition of this bad list. All right. If you're watching right now, you can see who the top 10 is. But if you're not watching and you got this on and you over in the kitchen, of course, I'm going to read the list to you right quick. Of course, I'm going to start from 10 and work my way on up. At 10, Dak Prescott. At number 9, Jared Goff. At number 8, Aaron Rodgers. Number 7, CJ Stroud. Number 6, Justin Herbert. Number 5, Matthew Stafford. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. Number 3, Josh Allen. Number 2, Joe Burrow. And of course, number 1, it should be number 1 on everybody's list, Patrick Mahomes. Joe.
I'm going first.
We're not giving out. I know you're doing the top 20 list, so you say you're not giving top 10s. But
I'm going to tell you what I don't like on this list.
All right, you do that because I got a top 10.
Can we please stop putting Justin Herbert so high in the top 10 categories? Why is he up here? And y'all know I'm a Justin Herbert fan. I like Justin Herbert. I think he's very accurate. I do think the defense is holding him back. I do think if he has a better defense, he can do better. But we all about what did you do for me? Who cares about how talented you are? And then we talking about talent. I mean, look, I'm gonna take up for you right now. Dak got the highest QBR on this list, and he's 10th. That makes no sense. And look, that's number 1 person. Look, I'm gonna defend Dak real quick. 2 people on this list. I'm like, why y'all got in front of Dak? Justin Herbert and CJ Stroud. I get it. CJ came in, rookie, sensation, had a good year, beat the Cleveland Browns in his first round of playoffs. I get it. Dak got whooped by the Packers. But Dak Prescott was much better than CJ Stroud throughout the regular season. CJ Stroud is also a rookie. He had 1 year. Now we have tape on CJ Stroud. We see a lot of quarterbacks take a back seat the year 2 versus from the year 1. So I'm not saying he's going to do that, but can we pump the brakes? The man had 1 year, and we put him behind the guy that was All-Pro last year. And y'all, I'm not even a Dak fan, but this don't make no sense. This is ridiculous in my DeMarcus Cousins voice. This is ridiculous. But those are the 2 players that I'm like, now look, I get why somebody put Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff, Aaron Rodgers. I would get you have a case how you can put that in front of Dak. But Justin Herbert and CJ Stroud, I'm sorry, don't do it.
All right, so when I see lists like this, I'm always like, how are they conjuring this up? Like, are they talking in like talent, winning? Like, what is it? What is the pot here? Because
it's just top 10 going into the season.
Because once I read executives, I said, well, we just seen what the Giants, one of the Giants executives did by letting Saquon go. Like, we already know they just make bad decisions. Then we said coaches. Some coaches may hold gripes, but they actually watch film, so I would expect them. And then, of course, with scouts, same thing. Now, if this is the top 10 list going into next season, it's trash. If this is the top 10 list, if you just waking up and don't even know what sports is, and it's like, hey, just name me 10 quarterbacks, and we just going to put them all on a piece of paper, it's still trash. It's just insane. You can't tell me a guy, of course, well, we're not even worried about Mahomes. And when we're looking at these lists, we're going 2 through 10 at this point because he already solidified his number 1 spot. Joe Burrow didn't even play most of the season. Like, when we talk injury prone, like, what's going on here? Josh Allen, I mean, they just figured out they got a running back. There's so much stuff I can say bad about Josh Allen, but there's also so many nice things you can say about him too. But his season wasn't better than Lamar's. Like, it just wasn't. I'm sorry. He won MVP. Granted, if you want to say what happened in the playoff game, similar to what you just said about Dak, about what Lamar did, he still won MVP, and he still balled out. Allen finished second. Don't know how. But anyway, let me give you my top 10 going into next season because I know you're working on your top 20, so you don't want to give too much away. My top 10 quarterbacks going into next season, and this list was funny. Number 1, actually, I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. I'm gonna do the same thing. Number 10, it's a tie. Joe Burrow and Aaron Rodgers. And they had number 10 simply because this is the same. This is actually going into next season. One of them is still trying to prove that they could play a full healthy season. And Rodgers literally got hurt, so we got to see what he's going to do. Can he play the whole season? So between Burrow and Rodgers, it's because of injury. Number 9, Josh Allen. We got to see what you're going to do. Now you don't have weapons. So what are you going to do next season? I mean, last year, coming off, still leading the league in turnovers. You just lost your number 1 receiver. Like, what's going to happen? That's number 9. Number 8, Jordan Love. Yes, Jordan Love smoked the Dallas. Jordan Love and Aaron Jones smoked the Cowboys in the playoffs. However, it's 1 year. We'll see what happens. Yes, he did progress throughout that season. It started off a little rocky, but again, they finished strong, so we're going to see. Number 7 is Jalen Hurts. And everybody gonna be like, man, how you got Hurts at 7? Started the year 10-1, fresh off the Super Bowl, and then the team just tanked it. Like, it just went nowhere. And when teams start losing like that, who's the first person you're gonna look at? It's either the coach and then the quarterback. Can you actually bring this team back together and make something happen? Going all the way into the playoffs, well, the last 2 after the Cardinals game, what did we keep hearing? It's 0-0 now. It's 0-0. It's a new team. Jalen Hurts is one of the best leaders, right? Didn't see it against the Bucks. So going into it, he has to prove it, but I still don't think they are underdog. Shout out to you, Kev. Number 6 is CJ Stroud, coming off the rookie season. You got to give it to him. He balled out. He went to the play. They made the playoffs, yes. And then shout out to Carl too, because he said something in the chat that made me be like, The Jaguars did fumble that division a little bit, and the Texans kind of took it. But once they took it, they showed the world that they was up to something. And CJ Stroud balled out. He won Rookie of the Year, so you got to give him that. Number 5, I'm giving it to Dak, all-pro season. You know, again, he was the commander-in-chief after week 4 of that team. No running back, just making things happen. Coming off a season where he led the league in interceptions. And how many did he throw last year? It's like 6, 9 or something like that. But he also led the league in touchdowns. He was just doing a lot. I'll answer your comment in a second, Dave. Number 4, Jared Goff. Detroit alone. Jared Goff got to be over that. He took Detroit to a championship game, NFC Conference championship game, and where they almost won it. But hey, it is what it is. And I think Jared Goff going into this next season, the Lions have added some more pieces, so we're going to see what happens there. And number 3, I got Purdy. Purdy took his team to the Super Bowl. I mean, there was a stretch where they lost games without Debo, and then it was a lot of combustion and going back and forth a little bit. But at the end of the day, Purdy still led his team to the Super Bowl. He found ways to make plays when they thought he couldn't do it. Number 3. Number 2 is Lamar, MVP. There's nothing else to say after that. And then number 1 is Mahomes. And for everybody that's in the comments, you wasn't listening. These are my top 10 quarterbacks going into next season. There you go. Okay, I know. I seen you taking notes. See,
look, this is a different list I'm making. So I can actually elaborate on this.
All right.
Now, I have a problem with the list, Tom. First, let's start with the eye opener. Let's start with the one everybody in the comments. All right. How is Josh Allen number 9?
What did Josh Allen do last year?
I mean, he did. I think did he lead the league in total touchdowns?
No, that was Dak.
Total touchdowns? I think Dak led in
you talking about passing. Okay.
We talking about turnovers, right? You say he led in turnovers. You mentioned that stat, right? But I think Josh Allen led the NFL in total touchdowns. And he got further than Dak. Like you gave Purdy props for making to the Super Bowl. You gave Goff props for making to the NFC Championship game
with Detroit
based on winning. Right?
I did it for the city.
And
anybody can say Detroit.
How is he over Josh Allen?
You want Rookie of the Year?
What? If Josh Allen wasn't a rookie, what? You give him above Josh Allen because he
won an accolade. That's an accolade.
Oh my goodness! Did he get an MVP vote?
Who?
CJ Stroud.
He should have. He was up there for MVP. He was in the running for MVP and Rookie of the Year at one point in the season.
Who are the two players that got a first place vote?
One of them shouldn't have got the vote. I don't know.
Listen, I want to put Josh Allen higher, man. You got Josh Allen. How is Jordan Love above Josh Allen?
Because he played better.
How? No, he didn't. Like, everybody forgetting Jordan Love had a terrible first half of the season. He had a good stretch at the end.
So did Josh Allen. He threw interceptions in like 9 games up until playing the Cowboys. Like that was a record that they would talk about every single game. Like,
I got you right here. Why is Hurts above Josh Allen? Because he turned the ball over too.
I see. So that one you got me. But still, Hurts. Oh, no. You're right. Hurts played better than Hurts had a great opening. Like Hurts' first run, like 10-1, that 10-1 run, and he beat Josh Allen head to head.
Oh, now way better. Matters.
No, you asked him why he's over him. That gave him the edge. He was playing better than him, and then when he actually played against him, he won the game. Carry on.
I can't do this, man. I can't put Jordan Love above Josh Allen. I can't put Jalen Hurts above Josh Allen. I can't put CJ. And that's it. You know, you got a good argument with everybody else. But come on, man, it's straight disrespect. Now I understand Burrow and Rodgers because they were hurt. They automatically go back to the back. I get that. But putting Jordan Love or Josh Allen, everybody forget. Yeah, he whooped the Cowboys. I mean, who don't do that? Sorry.
If you want to do it on air, we'll swap him. He can go to 8.
8,
but he's not getting above Hurts. I'm sorry.
How? What did Jalen Hurts do last year? Jalen Hurts was 23 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. I mean, come on now, like 23 and 15.
10-1, Joe. 10-1. 10-1. With a defense that was terrible, Joe.
Right. You talking about a sample size of the season. How did he finish the season? He dropped over to a wild card and got blown out in the playoffs by Tampa Bay.
But the same finish you saying for Hurts literally happened with Josh Allen throughout the season. Like go ahead.
Josh Allen had a better regular season than Jalen Hurts. Josh Allen had a better playoff than Jalen Hurts.
Who did they play? They played the Steelers. And who was the Steelers starting quarterback?
How about
who was the Steelers starting quarterback?
Destroyed Jalen Hurts. Baker Mayfield.
Who was the Steelers starting quarterback?
I don't even probably
exactly, Joe. Like it was a shoe-in for the Bills to win that game.
Okay, how about this? How did Josh Allen look against the Chiefs, who won the Super Bowl, versus when Jalen Hurts looked against the Buccaneers?
He looked decent.
Come on, Tomo. This is LJA hate for sure.
That is LJA, you know, because Jalen Hurts against the Bucs was bad. Like he was bad.
He was bad from 10-1 and up.
No.
Yes. He was bad against the 49ers, bad against the Seahawks, bad against the Giants, bad against the Cardinals. He was bad the rest of the season.
Cardinals game, I give you that. Seahawks game.
49ers? You want to give me that
Seahawks game, that was Bradbury. Bradbury gave up that drive.
But who threw the pick six
fighting in that game? But the Eagles was fighting in that game.
But why are they fighting that game, bro? Who's the quarterback?
Because they ain't had no linebackers.
Oh my gosh.
You got me on here defending the Eagles, man.
Tomo, these my linebackers, they're going Buffalo Bills. Mr. Mulatto got hurt early in the year. They number 1 linebacker. He got hurt early in the year, and the whole defense changed after that. So my whole thing is, nah, bro. I can't, nah, bro. Josh Allen number 9. That's LJA hate right there.
Y'all can say
LJA hate.
I'm just saying. Look, the list is the list. I'm willing to bend and move him up to 8. That's as far as I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, Joe. That's as far as you can go to 8. Everybody else to say the list was crazy till I start naming their quarterbacks a little higher. Then they start agreeing with me. I'm just saying. Going into next season, you can
excuse me, I'm gonna go take my throne because I'm a shoe-in for hate of the year.
I gotta take it off when they show Scottie Pippen.
Cool, they gonna add my face now. But still, going into next season, that's my top 10.
You know, and hey, I'm wondering what Kevin gonna say. That's what I want to know. Is he gonna defend this boy or he gonna defend Josh Allen? That's what I want to know.
We gonna see. I know AJ gonna agree with me.
Oh, yeah, AJ gonna agree with no matter where you got hurt. He got you.
So you
But
saying
no, but
everything
you-
after 6 on that between everything between 6 and 9, that's where you like, all right, we need to shuffle these around.
Yeah, I mean, like you got an argument for everything else, but I want to correct this list real quick before we go. I know it's past time. Lamar, come on, man. Why is he not number 2? Why is he not number 2? Why is Josh Allen and Joe Burrow above him? Everybody keeps saying that Joe Burrow, look what he did when he was healthy. Okay, when Lamar's healthy, what did Joe Burrow do? Last time I checked, like both of them haven't been fully healthy in the same year for real yet. It hasn't happened. So, but all I know is one did go to the Super Bowl. I get it, NFC Championship game, but one got 2 MVPs and also got the NFC Championship game. So, no, brother Jacob, come on, bro. No, Kirk, come on. No, we can't. No, Kirk, come on.
If they put Aaron Rodgers up there,
you know what? Above Justin Herbert, you know what? I'm not going to dismiss Kirk like that. But when on the top of my head, I wouldn't put on top 10, but you might get an argument. Above Justin Herbert, get him out of here. But yeah, I want to say that Lamar needs to be higher. Jared Goff, Lamar needs to be higher. And why is Justin Herbert so high, bro? Like, I don't get it. Jeez.
And yeah, like you said, I knew this topic here was gonna carry us over a little bit. But if I had to shuffle this actual list that was here, that's tough. Aaron Rodgers may have to go down to 10 because again, he didn't play. Like,
and the last time he played he wasn't good.
Yeah, like I don't know. And you talk about my list with the biasness. Like this is some biasness. Like he played 30 seconds.
They are projecting, bro. Like you don't project when you come to list. You gotta talk about what happened and let them earn they strikes. This is like a projected list. That's what it looked like. Cause Joe Burrow didn't play last year, but he number 2. Come on now.
Right. Yeah, nah, that's
and don't act like he didn't play. He was playing, and they were not in top seed. They were, but no, they were on the road, and he got hurt. But don't forget when they lost to them, when he got hurt, they were down to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was whooping them boys already before he got hurt.
Didn't they? Hold on, they beat the Browns, right?
They beat the 49ers too.
The Bengals?
Yeah, they beat the 49ers fair and square, like fully healthy. They beat the brakes on the 49ers.
You didn't have to smile when you said that, man.
Bro, Joe Burrow, I ain't gonna lie. When I watched that game, Joe Burrow, I was like, oh snap, he back. He feeling good. He got his groove. That's when he got his groove, and then he got hurt against Lamar.
Man, look, we gonna see. All I'm gonna say is, look, when I post this list in the chat, I want everyone to remember what I said in big bold letters going into next season. I don't want to hear nothing about what they did 4 years ago. Okay. Going into basically based on how they played last year, going into this season, that is the 10th. Now, the only place I'm willing to move Josh Allen, if I hear another good debate, because Joe already got him at 8, he might go to 7. But then that means Hurts gonna bump up. But we gonna see.
Oh, they gonna get it. Or Javon said they're already in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you told to post in the chat. Okay, yeah. Okay. It might be a good night. I can't wait.
Man.
Hey, click the first link in the description, become a member, and join these chats. Because y'all better miss a good one tonight. All right, Tom, let's wrap this up.
I done started something, man. I was trying to take a nap.
You did. You definitely started something. But
as soon as I got to my list, and I seen Joe pull his pen out. I said, "Yep." Josh Allen at number 9. He said, "Click." All right. Who's next?
Yeah, we said y'all like, whoa. First, he said Ty. I said, okay. I put Burrow at 10 and Aaron Rodgers at 9. You know, he said Ty. Then he said, nah, they both 10. Josh Allen is 9. I was like, okay, let me write this down, bro. Like, so, but yeah, my last words. Nah, Ty, he not in the chats. He got to become a Jacob, become a member, man. Hold on, I might have to yeah, man, become a member, and then text me once you become a member. But what about I say?